Knoxville housing market is great right now. There are some great buys out there. If you're moving here, if you're in Knoxville and you're looking to move and relocate to a different area, this is a great time to do it because there are some great buys out there. And as we know, there are tons of people moving here to the area. A lot of interest in Knoxville in general. It's a fantastic place to live. So today we're just going to talk about some of these listings. I get a lot of calls of people who are moving here, who are relocating, who are kind of looking in that $1 million to $2 million price point, and just wanted to talk about some of the properties and just kind of show you what you can get for that money here in the Knoxville area. So I'm not just going to stick to Knoxville. I'm also going to talk about some of the outlying areas, suburbs, things like that, just to kind of give you an idea because there are some cool properties out there. I'm obviously not going to be able to cover every single area on this video, but I'm going to try to touch on some just to give you kind of an idea. And then on this channel, as you start to watch more of these videos and I get more uploaded, we're going to cover a lot of different areas, a lot of different neighborhoods, and do deep dives into these neighborhoods so that you can see more. And as we do that, we're going to drive you through, show you those neighborhoods. We're going to talk about the schools that you're zoned for. We're going to talk about what's near there, show you on the map, show you the locations so you can understand kind of where it is. If you're commuting, where all of your shopping is and things like that. On this video, we might briefly do some of those things, but just going to kind of jump to some different areas and kind of show you what your money buys you in that $1 million to $2 million price point here in the Knoxville area. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Jennifer Gramling. I'm a real estate agent here in Knoxville and the surrounding area. And I just put out these videos trying to help you get more familiar with the area. So if you're thinking about moving here or relocating, this is going to be a great channel for you. So definitely subscribe to this channel. Give this video a like if it was helpful. This is a newer channel, so it does help out the algorithm an awful lot. So be sure to do that. But we are going to get you educated on all the different areas of Knoxville so that when you're ready to move here, you will have all the information that you need. And like I said, I am an agent. So if you have questions at all about moving here or relocating, don't hesitate to reach out. You can call, text, email, however you want to get in touch. We can get all of your questions answered. Also, there's a Calendly link in the description. If you want to book a time to talk directly with me and ask your questions, you can do that as well. Just book that time right there on Calendly and we can jump on a Zoom call and talk about any and all of the questions you have. So let's go ahead, let's jump in and talk about some of these listings. I just handpicked some from some different areas just to kind of, browse through and talk about the location, talk about the price, all those different things and the different areas. So let's go ahead and jump over to some of these listings that I pulled. See, I actually have 23 listings here that I pulled because I really couldn't choose. There's so many great houses out there and I wanted to cover just a lot of different styles. That is one of the really cool things that Knoxville has is that you've got a lot of different styles of homes to choose from. You can find really cool mid-century modern. You've got more traditional on the lake. You've got newer modern builds. You've got just every kind of style of house that you could want in Knoxville. And that is one of the really cool things about it, which is one of the reasons that I just love Knoxville. So we're going to try to cover a lot of these different kinds of homes. So let's take a look. Okay, so I just sorted these by price. So we're going to start here at the lowest price, actually just under $1 million. So this one's going to be $999. So this is going to be a house in Friendsville. So like I said, I am going to touch on some of the, outlying areas and things. So Friendsville is a great area and it's going to be a little bit more rural. It's going to be so pretty and you're going to be down near the lake, which I'm going to show you in just a second. But this is going to be 4 beds, 4 baths. This is a new house built in 2025 and it's actually on 3 acres. So if you're looking to get out and you're looking to just get some space and have some land, this is going to be a great area for you. And it's so pretty out here. So I am just going to flip through some of these pictures really quick just so that you can see this. This is a beautiful home, got a basement. It's going to be nice and modern. I mean, the finishes in here are actually beautiful. So I'll just open that up a little bit bigger so that you can see. But this is absolutely just a really beautiful home. It's super bright and airy. You've got a bright white kitchen. You've got your beautiful beams and a lot of different wood tones and things that are so pretty. You've got your nice built-ins and nice ceiling texture. But this is going to be super nice because again, if you're looking to get that space and just kind of get out and be out in the country, this is going to be absolutely beautiful. You've got a nice extra living area down here in the downstairs, which is super nice in the basement. If you have additional family members or whoever that wants to come live, or you've got teenagers, love to throw them down in the basement. You've got a super nice porch down here at the bottom and just some beautiful views. I really love Friendsville. It's so pretty. You can see the owner's suite here. Really pretty as well. So this just gives you an idea of what this house is going to look like. But let me show you really quick where it's located. So if we just click here on location, you can look and see. And if you want to get invited to this MLS, we can do that and get you an account so that you can see this. But I'll just click on this map really quick. Okay, so you can see right here, you're going to be down here on the lake, just like I said. You've got Friendsville's right here. You've got Maryville that's just going to be over here. And then you've got Lenore City that's going to be over here. So like I said, it's going to be a little bit more rural out here. You're not going to have a ton of things in Friendsville, but you're only going to be about 15 minutes to get into Maryville if you need a lot of things, a lot of shopping, things like that. Or Lenore City, it's really only going to be about 12 minutes. And there's lots in Lenore City as well. You're going to be about 30 minutes to get into downtown Knoxville with no traffic at all. And then you're only going to be about 15 minutes to get up to the airport as well. So you're really close to a lot of things. It's actually a really great proximity. You're still in Blount County here, but the great thing is just kind of being rural out here and on the lake. So if getting out, being a little bit more rural, having some space, having some acreage, and a beautiful new home is your thing, and you want to spend under $1 million, be in a really great location, be super close to the lake, this is going to be a great place to do it. Okay, so moving on. This one's going to be in Loudon. We'll jump over again and I'll kind of show you where that is. It's going to be a little bit south. Again, this is going to be a new build right here. Okay, and the cool thing about this though is that it's located in Tennessee National, which is a really cool golf course, gated community. It's on the lake. It's beautiful. They've got tons and tons of amenities in there. Literally anything and everything you can think of, restaurants, pickleball, boating, everything. And this Greg Norman signature golf course, which there is another Greg Norman course that's going to be in Nashville. It's in the Grove neighborhood, but just to live in the Grove in Nashville, you're looking at about a $2 million starting price point. And here you're looking at building a new build home for $1 million, but the value, it's just definitely there. So for me, this is a great buy to be in a neighborhood like this. Let's show you actually really quick where this is. Okay, so it's going to be located right here. It's going to be on Watts Bar Lake. And if you zoom out, you can kind of see where it is. So you've got Loudon, it's in Loudon. If you need groceries, you need any of those things, you can get easily into Loudon right here. You're also close to Lenoir City. You're probably going to be about 45 minutes to get into downtown Knoxville right here, maybe about 30 or so to get into West Knoxville, Farragut, those kind of areas. So if you're looking to do like some serious shopping and things like that, you know, you can head into Farragut right here. Take you about 30 minutes, or this West Knoxville area, but about 45 to get into downtown Knoxville. So that's just kind of a reference point for some of your drive times. And then let's just hop back here and take a look though and talk a little bit about this. So again, it's going to be $1 million for this house. You're looking at 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, about 3,200 square feet, and it's going to be on about a third of an acre. So like I said, this is going to be a new build. This is just going to show you, you know, some of the lot where they're building, a little bit of what this neighborhood looks like. It's really, really beautiful. And like I said, it is on Watts Bar Lake. You've got tons of amenities here. You've got the clubhouse there. They've got an outdoor amphitheater where they're going to do outdoor music and things like that. They've got this great driving range right here. It's a covered driving range, which is awesome. If you like to go out and hit some balls and you want to do that and it's raining, you can do that because you've got your covered driving range there. You've got your pickleball. Here's your marina. There are boat slips available, which if you've ever tried to get a boat slip in East Tennessee, it can be hard sometimes. So getting a boat slip here is great. And you are on Watts Bar Lake. All of those feed into the other lakes. So most of the lakes here will all feed into each other. They go forever. If you want to go to the Gulf of Mexico, you can do that. But this just gives you kind of an overview of this community. There's live music, there's restaurants, there's everything. And we will do a full video on this to give you all the details on this because like I said, this is an amazing neighborhood. In a neighborhood like this, maybe in some place like Nashville, you'd probably be looking at closer to about 2 million starting point, something like that. So this is a great gated neighborhood, beautiful. So that just gives you an idea on this one. So I'm going to keep rolling here because we are definitely going to run out of time. Okay. And I think I'm going to skip over this one. So this one's also going to be in Tennessee National. So this is going to be that same neighborhood. So we just kind of covered that one. This one is going to be great right here. So this is going to be in Sequoia Hills. I'm going to click on this. This is going to be close to downtown Knoxville. This is in Sequoia Hills. This is one of my favorite neighborhoods. Went out and got a lot of footage on this neighborhood for you this weekend because I'm obsessed with it. It is so beautiful. So just wanted to mention this house. It's priced at 1.1. And this also is going to be 4 beds, 3 baths, and 1 half bath. It's going to be right around 3,000 square feet. And this house was built in 1930. And I'm not going to get into all the details on this neighborhood. We will show you the location because the location is fantastic, but it's just picture perfect. The houses are so cute in here. There's so much charm. When we drive you through here and do this full video tour on this, you are going to love this neighborhood. But this house really just has so much charm. Like I said, it's built in 1930, so it's going to have a ton of character. You've got a beautiful screen porch, and somebody just put a lot of thought into renovating this house. You've got the beautiful arched doorways. You've got lots of beautiful windows. I would live in this house in a second and in this neighborhood because it's just so cute, so charming. The landscaping in and throughout this neighborhood, you know, if you're wanting to go for walks and you're wanting lots of beautiful landscaping, it's so beautiful. Also, I will mention in some of these neighborhoods like Sequoia Hills, the dogwood trail goes through there. So you'll see pink dashes down the streets. And if you follow those in the springtime, it follows the dogwood trail of like tons of dogwood trees. And it's just so beautiful. And every year throughout April, you can drive through and look at all the dogwood trees in bloom. And so, I mean, if you can just imagine, it's so beautiful. beautiful. But I love all the ceilings in this house. I just love how different it is. You know, sometimes when you get into all the new builds, it's so cookie cutter, but these houses have so much character. The neighborhood is quiet. It's so pretty. And I just love it so much here in the Sequoia Hills area. So let's take a look at the location really quick. And like I said, I do have a lot of footage to do a full video on this, but you can see you're just going to be right here in this West Knoxville area. So you're going to be very close to get into downtown Knoxville. So you've got this whole area here of the fort and UT. You've got Old City and Market Square right here. And then you've got North Knoxville right here, which is also, you know, just really popular places to go. You're going to have lots of parks and greenways all in here along the river, in and throughout the neighborhood. Lakeshore Park is insane. So I have a lot of footage on that as well that we can check out when we talk about Sequoia Hills more in detail. But I mean, if you want hiking and running paths and playgrounds and outdoor workout equipment, this Lakeshore Park is amazing. You also have Sequoia Park here that kind of goes all in along through here. So that's in really close proximity to you, and all of the shopping in West Knoxville, Trader Joe's. You've got Target in West Knoxville. You've also got Target out in Farragut. You've got Costco, Sam's Club, just so much. You've got Westtown Mall that's right over here too. So you've got just a ton of shopping and everything, and you're really in close proximity to downtown Knoxville, which makes it so great. But it's such a cute, peaceful neighborhood. Love Sequoia Hills. Okay, moving on. Okay, so just really quick, want to touch on this one. This is going to be another new build, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it, but this is going to be in Tellico Village in the neighborhood of K Heights. So this is going to be a 4-bed, 4.5 bath, almost 3,800 square feet. And it's going to be priced at 1.1, which again, to build this house for 1.1 is a great price in Tellico Village. So the Tellico Village is either going to be in Loudon or Von Orr, and that's where this one is. But they just got some renderings here, but I just thought it was worthwhile to take a look at. But there's tons of options for building. You can see that it's going to be directly across from the lake. So these golf courses are going to be lakefront. You can have lakefront property here in Tellico Village. These are going to be, or this particular house is going to be across the street from that. But just wanted to touch on that really quick. Actually, I will show you where it's located really quick in case you don't know. But right here is where this is going to be located down here. So you're going to be south of Knoxville again. If you remember, over here was going to be where that other neighborhood was. Over on Watts Bar was where Tennessee National was. We're going to be over here now on the south side. If you're up here in this part of Tellico Village, you're going to be in Loudon. But you can see you're going to be a little bit further out here in K Heights. So you're going to have a little bit further to go to get into civilization. But it's so beautiful out here. It's really beautiful. And you've got this whole chain of 3 different golf courses out here. Lots of amenities in these neighborhoods. So again, a lot to cover, just like Tennessee National. There's going to be a lot to cover in Tellico Village. So we're going to do that on a fully separate video, but wanted to touch on that house just because I scrolled past it. I'm not going to click on this one just for the sake of time, but this is going to be a house that's going to be in the fort. So a lot of people call me asking about buying houses for their kids in the fort. They've got kids that are going to go to school at UT. The fort is an area just in that downtown Knoxville area where all the students live. So if you have a student that's going to UT and you're thinking about buying a property and you want to buy something for them, this was just kind of an example of what you can get there. Actually, I'm going to talk about it for a second, but it's priced at 1.1. It's only on the market for 2 days. It's going to be 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, but you can see actually, I do just want to click on it. Sorry, I know I said I wasn't going to, but now I'm going to because they've done such a nice job with this. A lot of times, you know, sometimes the houses in here, they're going to be much older. They're historic homes. So a lot of times they're not updated, but this house is actually so cute. They've done a really nice job on this. I sometimes see homes priced in here, sometimes in the 800s, 900s. It'll depend obviously on bedrooms and bathrooms because rent can be, you know, pretty typical amongst these houses. They'll be pretty much the same when it comes to the student rooms and things like that. But this is just a house that's already been remodeled and I thought it was so cute. And for people who are asking me about the fort, that just gives you an idea of what it might cost to buy something in the fort that's already remodeled. This house is going to be in Deer Crossing. This is going to be a house that's built in 2024. Now this is going to be a 5-bedroom custom farmhouse that was built in Hardin Valley, priced at 1.1. It's actually going to be a larger house. This is going to be almost 3,600 square feet and you've got 5 bedrooms in here. So if you're looking for a lot of space, this is going to be great. So we'll just click through here and show you some of these photos, kind of see some of the finishes. So just to give you an idea, but again, this is a great price point. This is a much larger home. So this just gives you an idea. We've got a nice big bonus room there. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this, but you can see that this is new, very nice. You got a nice covered porch, screened porch. You've got a nice size lot here. This just gives you kind of an idea of where this is. Let's take a look really quick at the location for you. So like I said, this is going to be Hardin Valley. You're going to be just north of Farragut right here. And if I zoom out, you can see your proximity to Knoxville right here. So you're actually going to be quick to get into downtown Knoxville as well as Farragut, West Knoxville, all of this. But this just gives you an idea of where this one is. I'm just going to keep moving along here. So this is going to be another one in Loudon. I had a lot of examples. This one's going to be one that I just loved because because I just love the style of these houses. I think sometimes we see so many new houses and things that we get a little bit distracted, but I just love the characteristics of the older homes. So you can see this house is going to be lakefront. You've got a nice grassy lot going all the way down to the water. And you can see this house just has some fun character. It's a little bit different than just a cookie cutter new house. And you'll hear me saying that a lot, but I love to find houses that are a little bit older, that are either, historic or mid-century modern, or just something that has some different characteristics like the spiral staircase. Some of these houses might need some updating that I pull up for you, but some of them are just so cool. And I just think about the possibilities and things that you could do with them. But being lakefront right here, dockable lakefront is a pretty valuable thing. So in this house, you've got that 1.174 is what it's listed for. I'll show you the location on this so we can zoom out. You'll get a little bit more familiar with this as you tend to do some more research, but you're going to be over here on Watts Bar again, not on Tellico. So this is going to be Watts Bar Lake over here. This is going to be Tellico down here. You can get from one to the other, and you can get all the way into downtown Knoxville on Fort Loudon, and they all connect. So it's not a big deal. You just keep boating along as long as you want to go until you get up there. So that kind of gives you an idea of where you are. You've got downtown Loudon right here, and you've got Lenore City are going to be kind of your closest places to go. But just kind of wanted to give a quick shout out to this house because I thought that was kind of cool. This was another one in Loudon that I thought was cool. This one had a pool and it's lakefront, and it's listed at 117. Again, I just love the age of this home, and I think it's so cool. I think you could do some really fun things and make this actually really modern as well. But I like that it was lakefront and it had the pool. So that's kind of all my favorite things right there, being on the lake and having the pool. So just kind of wanted to give that one a quick shout out. That's also in Loudon. This one's going to be in Friendsville, which we talked about Friendsville before. I showed you another house there. This is going to be another one priced at 125. It's going to be 4 bedrooms, 3,500 square feet. Again, it's just kind of got this fun shape, and I just thought it was kind of interesting and different. This would be a really fun lake house to have. I will try to show you lots of lake houses when I see them because I love them. So just wanted to kind of flip through here really quick. But this one also, you've got a really nice dock on this house. You're lakefront here, and this is a great location here in Friendsville. So you've got a basement, which is also really nice when you have a lake house to have that basement where you can just come in, go in the basement and kind of drop all your lake stuff and not track it all into the upstairs. But look at this dock. This is a great covered dock, really valuable thing to have here. So we talked already about where Friendsville is, so we'll skip past that. This one's also going to be in Sequoia Hills. So I talked a lot about Sequoia Hills before. This is going to be that same neighborhood that I said was so charming. You've got a lot of older homes in there. You also have a lot of mid-century modern, which are my favorite. So you're going to hear me talk about those a lot. So this one's going to be priced right at 1.3, and this one's going to be 3 beds, 3 baths, and it's going to be about 3,600 square feet, and it's going to be on about 1/3 of an acre. So again, I'm just kind of obsessed. I love these older homes. I think they're so pretty. Love those big windows in the back. They've done a beautiful job with the backyard, and then you just get so much character in this house. So they've obviously already remodeled this house. So some of these homes in Sequoia Hills, I love these clean lines, love the skylights. There's just not enough skylights in houses anymore, if you ask me, but they've done a really nice job with this. Some of these houses in Sequoia Hills will be remodeled. Some of them will not. So you can do them to your own taste or not, but I love these windows on the back of this. I just think this makes this so, so pretty. Really, really love this house a lot. I think it's very cool. So I thought it was definitely worth showing you, and just love the Sequoia Hills area. So really pretty. Love their tile choices. I really love a lot of the things that they've done in this house. So this gives you an idea. You got a basement in here too. And this is just kind of showing you how close you are to UT Medical, Tennessee River. So this is a really cool house in Sequoia Hills, which we have talked about, and we'll talk about some more as time goes on. We're just going up in price here. This one's also going to be in Von Orr, but this one's actually going to be located in Rarity Bay, which is a different neighborhood than Tellico Village. This one's going to be priced right at 1.4. So I'll just pull this up. You can see this one's on the lake as well. Also has a golf course. That's one thing that East Tennessee has done really well in Knoxville, in my opinion, is, the golf courses on the lake. They've really utilized, there's so much lake in Knoxville, and they have utilized so much of it, putting just beautiful neighborhoods there. You can see the beautiful view from this house. You've got the mountains out here. You've got the lake, the beautiful green grass from the golf course. What else could you really ask for? So you've got some beautiful windows here that just kind of show that to you. Got beautiful sunroom. So this just kind of shows you, what those views and things look like in that Rarity Bay area. So, even just from this is just beautiful. So these views, you can't really beat those. So this is going to be kind of out in that same area. Just show you, click. And we'll just zoom out. So again, you're going to be on the south side of Tellico Village. You know, you can do some shopping up in Tellico Village. You can do some shopping in Loudon or Lenore City are probably going to be your closest. And then, you know, into downtown Knoxville, it's going to be kind of a hike, but definitely worth it to be out here. It's so pretty. So we'll keep moving along here. I just wanted to pick something in Maryville to show you. This one's going to be on Morganton Road. It's going to be a little south. I'll show you really quick where this one's going to be. It's going to be sort of out going towards Greenback. You're actually going to be closer to the lake down here, which is nice. It's going to be a little bit more rural out here, but you're still really close to get into town, into Maryville right here. But yeah, if you want to go out to the lake and you want to be a little bit closer, this gives you a lot closer access right here. But this is going to be a new build also. It's going to be 4 bedrooms. It's going to be almost 4,400, 4,500 square feet. You've got a basement here. And like I said, it's going to be on Morganton Road. You've got beautiful views right here. It's a little bit busier of a road, but you are set off the road. And I believe you're actually on 4.5 acres here. So you've got a lot of space. It's a really beautiful home. You've got beautiful views. You're set off the road with that acreage. So if you're looking for space and you're looking for room, they've made some really pretty selections in this house. I really love this. Love the black tile. Love the countertops and the cabinets. So this is a really pretty house. If you want to be out and a little bit away from it, closer to the lake, beautiful bathroom here. So this just gives you an idea of something that's going to be in Maryville that kind of fits that price point. Love this back porch right here. This is so pretty. And you got a great basement down here again with this extra kitchen and living space down here. If you want to kick your teenagers down there, or, you know, you have parents that want to come visit, this is a great spot for them as well. So yeah, you can see you're set well back from the road right here. And this is just a beautiful spot right here in Maryville. Moving on. This one I definitely want to touch on. This is another neighborhood that I'm kind of obsessed with. And so there is a video loading for this. I am going to record that, you know, here in the next couple weeks. I went out and got tons of footage for you on this one. But this is going to be in Fox Den, which is a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. The thing that I love about this neighborhood is that you've got, you know, a lot of those mid-century modern homes in this neighborhood, and they're not tearing them down and building big mansions. They're keeping them absolutely beautiful. So this house in particular isn't quite that typical mid-century style, but there are tons of them in there. And there's a golf course in here. There's a country club. You're close into downtown Nashville. You're very close to Farragut. So really close to shopping, greenways, everything. But this neighborhood is pristine. The lawns are absolutely beautiful, perfectly manicured. You've got tons of beautiful trees. Again, the dogwood trail comes through here. And as we drive through here, when we do that video and show that to you, you're going to see all of the beautiful landscaping, how well people take care of their homes. And it's just beautiful. You know, kind of looks like a perfect neighborhood. Anyway, I digress, but it's a beautiful neighborhood. So this home in particular, and you will find some in here that need to be remodeled. You'll find some that don't need any work done at all. They've actually already made this house beautiful. So you can kind of see it's nice and updated, and, you know, they've taken very nice care of this home already. But this is a pretty large home. It's going to be 4 beds, 4.5 baths, and it's almost 5,500 square feet. So it's quite a large house, but you can see it's just really pretty and homey. When we do that next video, I'll pull up some of those mid-centuries that are really cool and fun. But this house also really beautiful. They've done a really nice job with it. And this gives you a really good idea of price point on this house. They've got a nice pool in the back right here, beautiful covered back porch, just a great living space to get out and enjoy those summer evenings out here. You've got a nice hot tub. So this is a beautiful house. And you can see right here, you've got the pink little dashes on the road, and that's for your dogwood trail. So, you know, you've got lots of pretty dogwood trees coming through here. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is going to be the neighborhood, Fox Den. So if you want to join that country club, you can, but just really, really beautiful area. I really love this neighborhood. Okay, so I'm going to keep scrolling past some of these. So I've got several here actually that are going to be lakefront. This one's going to be in Rarity Bay. It's going to be in Von Orr. This one's going to be in Loudon. So these are all going to be lakefront homes right here, all the way up to, you know, 1.7. This one's going to be in Knoxville on the river, which ties into the lake. And that's priced at 1.8. I feel like we've covered a lot of these things. I kind of want to show you something a little bit different. So I want to show you really quick this condo that's going to be on Gay Street, which is downtown. It's going to be in the heart of downtown and very, very cool. So this is priced at 1.8. This is going to be a 2,500 square foot condo. And I'll just show you this, and then I'll show you the location where it's going to be really quick too. So like I said, this is going to be 2,500 square feet. It's going to be 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and just look how beautiful this is. There is so much character in this place. I love it so much. It's wide open. You've got tons of natural light, exposed brick, and this is just a really, really beautiful property. You can see you've got your open kitchen to your dining here, really beautiful countertops, and they've just done a really nice job in this condo. And you're going to be right here by the theater district. You're going to be by the old city. You're going to be by Market Square. You're going to be walking distance to all those things. You could even walk to games if you wanted to do that. You cannot short-term rent this property out. So if that's something that you're thinking about doing, and then there is garage parking available as well in this place. So, you can find condos in downtown Knoxville for much, much less than this, but this is just a beautiful example of something that's kind of in that, $1 to $2 million price point. If you were wondering, just wanted to be able to show you something, but you can buy a really nice condo in downtown Knoxville in one of these beautiful buildings, a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom for somewhere from $400,000 to $800,000, somewhere in there. But if you want something really, really special, you can also spend 1.8 if you want to. This is going to be another one on the lake in Vonore. We're going to skip that one, and then we're just going to jump up to this one. So this is going to be a really cool house in Knoxville, and this is going to be a huge house. So if you want something that's really big and different and pretty, it's obviously very old. This house was built in 1889, and it's absolutely huge, like I said. And it's going to be 8 bedrooms, 4 baths, 2 half baths, and it's going to be over 7,000 square feet. And just look at this though. So the porches on this are absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to show you the location where this is going to be in Old North Knoxville, but this is absolutely gorgeous. And you can see that they have done a beautiful job renovating this house. You've got beautiful stained glass and just such ornate details. This is just a beautiful, beautiful home. You've got your wood burning fireplace. The doors alone are just beautiful. So if you're wanting something that's historic, that's beautifully restored in downtown Knoxville, this would fit the bill. So this is a really cool house in downtown Knoxville. So I just wanted to pick something a little bit different to show you guys. I love this room. I love the views. I love all the windows right here. This is so pretty. Hey, if you're looking for a huge house in downtown Knoxville, this is absolutely beautiful. So I love a lot of things about this house. Like I said, I'm going to show you on the map in just a second. We'll do a deeper dive into downtown Knoxville as well and some of the neighborhoods and things, but this porch is amazing. I just absolutely love this porch. You can sit out here and have your coffee, and then you've got your outdoor fireplace in the back and just a beautiful, beautiful outdoor entertaining area, garages, outbuildings, and this is just gorgeous. So yeah, so let's take a look really quick where this is located. But again, this is so pretty. So if you can see yourself sitting out here on these porches at night with the lightning bugs, then I think this house might be for you. But let's look at the location. So I'll just show you. Right here is going to be downtown Knoxville. So this is going to, it's all downtown Knoxville, but here's where your old city is going to be. Here is where Market Square is going to be. You've got the Fort and UT right here. And so this is going to be Happy Holler. This is going to be Old North Knoxville. And then you've got 4th and Gill, which is going to be right here. And all of these areas have a lot of things that are just constantly being added there. So you've got lots of breweries, coffee shops, restaurants, all of that in here. And then you're just a quick jump to get right here into the old city and into Market Square, whatever you want to do in downtown Knoxville. So this is actually a great location, beautiful home. So that gives you an idea. If you're looking for a historic home from the 1800s in downtown Nashville, we've got it for you right here. And again, you don't have to spend $2 million to get a beautiful historic house in Old North Knoxville or in just downtown Knoxville in general. But I just thought that was kind of fun and definitely wanted to share that with you. But we will do a deeper dive into some of these neighborhoods soon though. Okay, so that was my long-winded tour of just a handful of listings to just kind of show you and give you an idea of what you can get in the Knoxville area for that $1 to $2 million price point. There are actually some really beautiful homes, some really cool neighborhoods I'm really looking forward to exploring with you and just showing you in the Knoxville area. So definitely like this video and subscribe and stay with me as we get these next videos out and start touring you around some of these neighborhoods so that you can get a better idea of everything that Knoxville is about. So it's an absolutely beautiful city and the surrounding area is just gorgeous. You've got tons of great places to live, no matter what you're looking for. If you're looking for outdoors or you're looking for city life, whatever you're looking for, you can definitely find it in the Knoxville area. I just love this city so much. So just looking forward to sharing some of that with you. So like this video, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if there's videos that you want to see, if there's neighborhoods out there that you want to tour, that you want to see on these videos. Be sure to drop those in the comments and we can try to get those out for you. But thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next video.